Good evening, everybody. Welcome to humanology series. It's Saturday evening, so good evening. Um, yeah, so this morning I wrote like 5 or 6 pages of this general relativity disproof paper, and I was like, oh my goodness, yeah, I don't want to write anymore for today. So I took a nap, ate some food, took a nap, and then woke up and I didn't write anymore today because it's like I need some break from writing. Yeah, yeah, kind of fed up with writing for today. Maybe tomorrow I resume. Well, depends on like whether I guess I feel like writing again or not. I guess. Yeah, but give me a second. So what did I do then after I woke up? Like around 5 o'clock. Yeah, I brushed my teeth and then I snuck out of the house. I went to hiking, berry picking to a mountain, which is like about an hour away from here. Uh, that was nice. It's kind of tundra, right? Like no trees, and so I drive up the mountain, and because they have a nice paved road. What's it called? It's called Hatcher's Pass, something like Hatcher's Pass, something like that. And it's about 1 hour north of here, and it is very popular hiking place. And so yeah, I paid my parking fee, which is like $5, and uh, with my camelback and of course bear spray, and yeah, went hiking and picked some berries, blueberries and crowberries. Not much though. Why? Because they're so tiny. They're so labor intensive. But I picked some. Yeah, they taste great, and so of course I put in the vodka, of course. So I put in the refrigerator so that maybe tomorrow I wash it and put in the vodka. Um, so past few weeks I've been eating a lot of chicken wings and fried gizzards. So I was feeling this my belly fat is like thickening. So I did some. I'm doing some fasting now, and of course I bought some Chinese food and yeah, there with the dinner menu. But yeah, so by fasting means skipping one meal. That's all it means to me. That's fasting good enough. And I already feel my belly fat layer has been reduced a little bit. Okay, maybe I'm just feeling it. Okay, maybe it's like what that was that the placebo effect, maybe. But I kind of feel better, lighter here. So okay, so let's talk about this paper. All right, let's do some brainstorming. What should I write next? So far 5 pages. It's mostly narrative, some screenplay format with this Alaska moose. Um, yeah, kind of like religion versus science, like especially in general relativity. I wrote they're not science, they're religions. Okay, so because people are just believing it, and it's very unscientific propositions, like speed of light is the maximum light, maximum speed. It's okay, that's worship of light god. That's special relativity. Okay, then what's what general relativity? What kind of religion is that? What kind of god do they have there? Gravitation. Okay, the gravity god, right? And then and I wrote kind of in the not in the beginning, but yeah, actually in the beginning, the abstract. Yeah, this paper will not just be on about physics; it will be metaphysics too. From the get go, I so it won't be just about physics because we need to people need to understand why for 100 years all the physicists have been believing this mumbo jumbo absolute nonsense, which is very unscientific nonsense. Speed of light being the maximum speed. Why? There's absolutely no rhyme or reason. Okay. What? Lorentz transformation? Well, that's a wrong transformation formula. It's a wrong formula. Okay. So yeah. I was having so much fun writing this. So 5, 6 pages. Okay. So I kept on writing and writing. Of course, I took some breaks, right? But I wrote very, very hard because I was having so much fun with it. And now, gravitation God, right? Gravity God in general relativity. Again, special general, they're both religions, okay? They're not science. They're very unscientific. Okay, so now, special relativity, they had light, used to have light God, God of light, sun God, light God, okay? Photon God. Maybe I should write it down. Photon God. They worship photon. Another thing I forgot to mention in the paper is that sun. Some people used to worship sun. Sun god, Egyptian sun god, Ra, right? But it's kind of idolatry. Why? Because sun is a shadow, is a big shadow, and it's very useful shadow. It's an object though, right? It's the lowest echelon in 7th tier in humanology, right? You have object, plant, animal, human, angel, ideologies, then angel, then God. Okay, so object like sun is a big object, it's a very useful object, and it's essential object too. But it's still a shadow object because it's not even a plant. Sun, photon, same way, the object level, right? That's just shadows. So if human being, which is like fourth echelon, worshipping something that is below human being, uh, there could be one definition of what idolatry is. No? Traditional definition of idolatry. But in humanology, we expand that. If people worship ideologies, they could be idolatrous too. Okay, so yeah, well, but whatever. But yeah, people worshiping shadows, that's definitely idolatrous. Okay. For sure, right. Okay, so uh, yeah, I'm watching the time. So and also another good news. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. I'm going everywhere, but that's fine. Why? Because it's Saturday evening, right? We just relax, right? We just talk about whatever. I got new phone, and it got activated. So I got in the mail the brand new Motorola. It's a beautiful phone. The newest Motorola. I think it's a Moto E or something. Yeah, the newest Moto E because I used to have Moto E, older version, right? And that phone is like 3 or 4 years old. So nowadays technology goes so fast. So yeah, it's like 4 GB old phone. Okay, about 4 or 5 years old. Okay, and this Motorola brand new one, it got something like 12 GB. I mean, still very small compared to other phones, but oh my goodness, it's such a beautiful phone, Motorola Moto E. So I was very happy with that. I took it to the cell phone store and they activated it for me. So now we can sing. I have my cell phone, okay, so yeah, after that, yeah, I went to Hatcher's Pass, which is mountain without any trees. They have moss, crowberries, blueberries. They're underground, okay. That's so tiny, so it took. So I didn't pick too much, okay. It's too labor intensive, so Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take 5 minutes. Okay, thank you. Let's take 5 minutes. I I bring my phone and I mean, if you would like to sing, right? Yeah, but maybe later. It's charging. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes. Ah, okay. Yeah, today is a very good day. We started writing this gravitation disproof paper and I mean general relativity disproof. Okay. Alright, we'll take 5 minutes. Alright. So my friends gave me some feedback about this special relativity disproof paper and it really helped writing this one, this general relativity disproof paper. Yeah, oh yeah, very, very helpful. Right. So, what do we talk about now? I have no idea. Just relaxed. Rambling man, right? Yeah. It's Saturday, right? So, yeah. Yeah. Uh, I guess well, I can tell you what I wrote so far, right? So, yeah, it says yeah, special relativity is about inertia, constant speed, or not moving at all, right? Which has no difference whatsoever, okay? And general relativity is about acceleration, it's about force, right? Um, yeah. And then, yeah, I said, yeah, I wrote, yeah, the special general relativity, they are religions. Special relativity, yeah, the in the religion of special relativity, the God is light, light God, photon God, okay? Because they Mr. Einstein treated speed of light as absolute, right? Which is not science. That's a religion, okay? Because it's unscientific kind of belief. That's why it's a religion, okay? So, yeah. It's not a matter of knowledge, it's a matter of belief, right? Yeah. And then Mr. Einstein came up with a brand new religion that would replace special relativities with God, gravitation God, gravity God, okay? And I wrote, yeah, but traditionally in Western culture, gravitation is regarded with some kind of negativity, like corruption, going down, right? Yeah. Detraction, pulling down, okay? Or, yeah, temptation, right? So, like, dark matter, well, doesn't have much to do with gravity, the relativity, but black hole, right? They can even absorb light. Yeah, gravitation bending the light. So that's the gravity God. Okay, that's very unscientific kind of thinking. Okay, and gravitation is so powerful, it can bend the light, it can warp the space, right? I'm like, Mr. Einstein, what's your problem? Why do you keep creating this brand new religions, and brand new gods? What's wrong with you, Mr. Einstein? Yeah. That's pretty much what I wrote. So what next? Um, yeah. Before we write about force echelon axiom theory, we have to explain in this paper motivation for it. Motivation. I probably will have to write about Mr. Einstein's thinking process, where he says something like, "There's no difference between inertial force, you know." Yeah, we have to define ether wind. So I have to explain what traditional definition of ether wind is, and we're gonna come up with a brand new definition of ether wind, and then because there's so many ideas in this project, it's a little bit challenging, not too difficult, but it takes some thoughts to organize this paper. You know, the most understandable way. Of course, it doesn't have to be pitch perfect the organization, because people can read it again if they want to. So it doesn't have to be well ordered, right? Yeah. So things to write. Yeah, probably a good place to start is the what led Mr. Einstein to think that way. Yeah, jokes aside, religion, science. Well, that's true, but it's kind of like a joke, half truth, right? But when it comes to Mr. Einstein's thinking process, there is this fruit fly again. They enter my house, to hibernate. Oh man. Yeah, I get it. Some other time. Okay. Flew away. Anyway, so Mr. Einstein said, yeah, there's no difference between inertial force and, yeah, probably we'll have to define ether. We talk about ether maybe later, right? Okay, first let's do step by step. let's talk about something that people are familiar with, right? Yeah, the principle of equivalence that Einstein came up with. Actually, this error of equivalence. Okay, because that's not a principle at all. He treated it as an axiom. Okay, inertial force and gravitational force are equivalent. That's what he said. Okay, here's this food flow again. Okay. Yeah, it kind of looked like monkey, right? Yeah, went away. It it come here again. Why? Because they're drinkers. Okay, they love alcohol. I'm sorry for distraction. Okay, and so yeah, his motivation was that, his proposition is that inertial force and gravitational force, they're equivalent. And our question is, why? Why they are equivalent, right? That will be the next topic for this paper. Very good. So I know what to write next. Most likely tomorrow morning. Hmm? All right, let's take 5 minutes. Very good. Okay. Okay, we are back, ladies and gentlemen, and so be, in the previous episode we talked about Book of Job, right? Like also some theology called themes, like why did God create all the evils in the world? So after the episode, I was having my lunch and watched some YouTube documentaries about uh, Yellowstone Park, National Park, I think. The interaction with wolves and grizzlies, right? They're fighting for their lives, right? But when we watch the documentaries, the animals, wild animals, right? We get entertained when they fight for lives, right? I guess because we are humans and animals are one level below us. So animals fighting each other for us human beings is entertainment, right? Okay, then when we human beings are fighting for lives each other, maybe gods, maybe they are being entertained. Just like when we observe documentaries, nature documentaries, when animals are fighting for their lives, it entertains us, right? So when we fight for lives, maybe God is being entertained. Maybe that's why God created this world, struggle, war, and yes, evils, the fight between good and evil, so that he get entertained. And that's one way to think about it. Yeah. I mean, it's not very Christian attitude. I know, I get it. So I'm not exactly Christian. I'm half secular, half Christian. Okay, yeah, I'm half and half. Because in humanology, we have to talk about these things, right? We don't confine ourselves within the boundary of religion. We don't. Okay. We we are humanology. We are scholars. Okay. So yeah, we have to be above and beyond ideologies, religions, politics, whatever. Okay. Yeah, we're kind of talking about theology, cosmology, kind of a little bit philosophical way. Um, yeah, that's one of the things we do here, right? Welcome to humanology. Okay, so yeah, yeah. What now? More general relativity proof paper. Okay. Yeah, so there's no rhyme or reason why gravitational force should be equivalent to acceleration force. Why? Yeah, I just gave it narrative. Okay, so this observer, electric force. Okay, he cannot make any distinction between gravitational force and electric force either. All right. Okay, then what's so special about gravitation and acceleration, right? So Mr. Albert Einstein, yeah, he tried the unified theory, unified field theory. He failed because it just doesn't work. Okay, so then what's the alternative? Yeah, forces, they are not equivalent as whatsoever. They are not equivalent. There's hierarchy of forces. Yeah, okay, so that'll be the next one to talk about. Okay, very good. Okay, that's good. So there'll be chapter 2 and chapter 3, or maybe just chapter 2, different sections. Yeah. Okay. Oh, fruit fly. Okay. Yeah, I get so easily distracted, especially by the fruit flies. Whatever. So, what happened in this mountain that I went to? Yeah, there were people. There were people, and it's a popular hiking trail, so there are no bears. No. Bears. Yeah. I mean, yeah, they are. What they say is they mostly they avoid people. That's what they say. Fruit fly. Okay. You know these fruit flies? They're like ninjas. Okay, they just disappear into the thin air, just vanish. They materialize out of thin air and then they're gone. Okay. Yeah, sorry about distraction. Okay, so yeah, it was beautiful. I took some pictures because I got this brand new cell phone, right? I was so excited to take all those pictures and picked some berries. And there's some creeks, very small creeks along the hiking trail. So I washed my face, and that was very cold water. There was cold water, tundra water, creek, very cold and very clear. Okay, so but I didn't drink it because people take their dogs, the hiking trail, right? And they poo dogs. Okay, so it's not drinkable water, potable water, because there just dog poos here and there, right? But yeah, I did wash my face and my hands. Because after picking the berries, my finger kind of gets sticky, you know. But Alaskan berries, typically they are not very sweet. They tend to be sour or has no taste whatsoever. It's very, very low in sugar, Alaskan berries, okay, wild berries. They are either sour or they have no taste. They are not sweet. But still, yeah, my finger berry picking, so I wash my hands on a creek. And so what was in my camel bag? Camel bag is like it has some water pouch and straw, hose, rubber hose, and but it's also a backpack. Okay, so what was in my packing list? Yeah, bear spray outside of the bag in a pouch so that I can pull it out very easily. And flashlights and lighter and some snacks like protein bars, energy bars, right? Yeah, something durable like that. And yeah, camelback water, of course. And that was that. Because when I go hiking, I don't hike too long. Okay, so how long did I hike? It was just hike somewhere and like then berry picking, then hike somewhat, walk, just walking around on the hill. Okay, some people go way back, way up there. Okay, and because this mountain is kind of tundra, so it has no trees, so I can see people way up there, way back there. Okay, they look like tiny little dots, right? That's so cool, right? Yeah. It's very popular hiking trail, okay? About an hour from here. It was very nice. Yeah. Yeah. So in Alaska, we have more guys than girls, okay? So, yeah, I went there by myself, of course, and I wasn't the only single guy there, I guess. Yes. I mean, some guys and girls, they come together, some families come together, but I can see there are other single guys. Okay. Yeah. There, yeah. Alaska is like that, okay? So, I mean, some people bring their guns. Why? Because, from what I heard, they say handguns are more effective than bear spray. Okay, I heard that. Okay. Yeah, I guess. But if I plan on hiking way down there, I carry my handgun and the bear spray. But this time I know this place. I've been there. Okay, there are no bears there. Why? Because there are no trees, and there are quite a few people there. So yeah, bears don't come there. Yeah, bears. Yeah, they typically they don't like people. Okay, that's what I heard. Yeah, they don't like people very much. Okay, so. But bears do eat people. Okay, yeah, they do hunt people too. Sometimes, right? So every year, like on average, like one person died from bear attack. About 10 people get attacked by bears, right? It does happen. They're dangerous. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, so yeah. Okay. Yeah, I grab my cell phone and maybe we'll sing or something. Uh, okay. So let me show you my cell phone. Okay. So yeah, this is my brand new cell phone. Okay. Moto E, Motorola. Because my previous phone is just same Moto E, but this is just newer version. Because I mean, I don't want to learn about brand new cell phone with different brand because then I have to learn everything brand new, right? No. And also, this is very good phone. Okay, Motorola, they make fantastic phones. So, uh, let's see. Let me sing you Chad and Jeremy. A summer song. I now know how to sing this song because after the last episode, yeah, I turned music video on the YouTube. Okay, it's a beautiful song. Okay, a summer song. Okay, by Mr. Chad and Mr. Jeremy. Okay, they're British male duo, right? Yeah. Goes like this. Trees swaying the summer breeze, showing off their silver leaves as we walk by. Soft kisses on a summer day, laughing all our cares away. Just you and I. Sweet sleepy warmth of summer nights, gazing at the distant lights in the starry sky. They say that all good things must end someday. Autumn leaves must fall. But don't you know that it hurts me so to say goodbye to you? Wish you didn't have to go. No, 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 no. And the rain beats against my window pane. I think of summer days again and dream of you. And dream of you. Oh, it's such a beautiful song. It's romantic, romance song, right? Yeah, the two guys duo. Okay, back in the day, like Righteous Brothers, Everly Brothers. Okay, nowadays people cannot do any duo, male duo, right? Why? LGBT, right? It's LGBT is such a destructive and harmful ideology if you think about it. Okay. Now two guys cannot sing together anymore. Why? Because they don't want to misunderstood that they are gay guys. LGBT is such a destructive, satanic ideology. Okay, I'm sorry if I'm offending you. Okay, but we are not against people. We love people who subscribe to LGBT ideologies. Okay, people are people, right? We love people. We are not against anybody. We're not against people, but we are against a certain set of ideologies that are really bad, right? Yeah. Look, how about okay? Let's evenly distribute this negative copy. Okay, let's not just pick on LGBTism. Okay, let's pick on tattoo piercing. Okay, look at me. I don't have any tattoos or piercings. Okay, but some of the Hawaiian t-shirts that I put on. Okay, yeah, that's Hawaiian t-shirt, right? Very, very colorful, right? And yes, shockingly refreshing, right? I'm a huge fan of Hawaiian t-shirts. And I can change it, right? It's very bright color, right? I can change that. You don't see? Okay, let me change the Hawaiian t-shirt, okay? Yeah. So, I mean, if people want to be shocking, get some attention from others, all they gotta do is go to some shops and buy Hawaiian t-shirt. And good thing about it, you can change this. But tattoos and piercing, you cannot really change. So that's against human nature or the nature of the universe. In the universe, change is the only constant, and we are part of the universe. So we inherit that quality from the universe. People change, just like universe changes. Okay, climate change climate has been always changing. So anti-climate changeism is an unscientific religion, and it's a bad religion, right? Just like general and special relativity. Okay, they are religions because they are not scientific. Okay, and they are bad religion. There's nothing wrong with having a religion. They are good religions. Yeah, Christianity, Islam, Judaism, Buddhism, Confucianism, Taoism. I think they are very good religions. Okay, so also philosophies too. Of course, Islam has some issues, right? Islam, yeah, there's some misogyny, sexism there in today's Islam. Okay, they need to change that, right? Yeah, too much oppression on women. No problem. Okay, they can change. Islam today should evolve out of sexism, misogyny, and oppression on women. They need to evolve out of that. Okay, just like Christianity went through evolution, right? Back in the days, Christianity used to be really bad, really oppressive, right? Yeah. I mean, they tried. Mr. Galileo Galilei, Signore Galilei, they tried in court, right? Yeah, Christianity used to be really bad, horrible, horrible religion, okay? But it evolved out of that. Like, it went through some religious revolution. Yeah, the head Martin Luther, right? They went through some evolution, okay? So yeah, Islam needs some religious evolution, okay? They need to get rid of sexism and misogyny and oppression on women, okay? But hey, nobody's perfect, no religion is perfect, okay? But when it comes to tattoo piercism, okay, is a bad religion, all right? So, yeah. Okay. What else? What other ideology do we pick on? Sugar fetishism, right? I mean, I do sugar, I do fat, all right? I love chicken wings, okay? Oh my goodness. I love fried gizzards. I guess every once in a while we need that, right? Some indulgence, dietary indulgence. So today I'm fasting, meaning just skipping one meal. So what did I eat today? I had one meal. What was that? Uh, Burger King, double Whopper. But no cheese, no mayonnaise. But yeah, it's double Whopper. It has burger patty there. It's very high in fat. That's the only thing I ate today. When? Around like 10 o'clock, I guess. Yeah. Because I woke up like 6 or 7 o'clock, right? And I wrote about for 3 hours, 2, 3 hours. Okay, and then we started this episode, previous episode, and we did for 2 hours, right? Okay, I ate around noon then, right after the previous episode. It was around noon. Yeah. It's good size burger. I ate double waffle. I loved it. Okay, so yeah, that's the only thing I ate today. What time is it now? About 10 o'clock p.m. So, so what's in the dinner menu then after this episode? Yeah, Chinese food. Yeah. Let's take 5 minutes break. Okay, so yeah, I need some vocal rest. Maybe I sing you more songs. Okay, so yeah, most like a Chad and Jeremy again. I'm a huge fan of this song. I mean, the band. They're fantastic. Alright. So, consumption of sugar and fat, I think that's fine as long as it's done on a occasional basis and as long as people exercise. Yeah, because we kind of need that, right? Yeah. And look at me, I'm fit, right? Yeah, I'm soaking in this ab and this fatty layer. How big is this belly fatty layer? Like 2 inches, I guess. Yeah, but I suck it in. Okay, so yeah, it's for health, right? So marketing, advertisement. Okay, so yeah, that's the ideological wind, ideological force, right? Marketing, advertisement, in election campaign as well, right? I guess it does have some effect on people, okay, but not to everybody though, right? Because election pamphlet, like mailing, mass mailing in this election pamphlet, just like postcard, right? I don't think it's such a bad idea. Why? Because I mean, if a candidate, if yeah, I ran for election and I lost, right? Because I was asking people too much. I mean, people should look me up, go to internet and type my name, and then learn about me. Well, that takes too much time to people, voters. Okay, so but say hypothetically, if I had a lot of money and time, yeah, then I can hire some professional companies that make those election pamphlets or postcard and mass mailing. Yeah, there are services like that, okay? And they did contact me with those services because I was registered candidate, okay? And if I had money, I think that's a good idea. Why? Because people get in the mail, right? There's nothing immoral or illegal about that. Because we are not trespassing people's properties. It's just advertisement, right? To introduce myself, I'm running for this position and this is what I look like and this is what I stand for. So that to make it easier for voters, as opposed to what I did, I was like basically expecting people to look up my name in the internet. So that takes too much time, right? So no. But alternative is this. So I keep writing these papers, right? Ideal scenario is that I become famous. So people know about me anyway. Why? Free advertisement, media. If I have some good substance, we have a lot of substance, good ideas, okay? I just need to write it down and put it in the web and wait until I become famous so that people would just know me, okay? Yeah, media is free advertisement, and as long as you have good substantive knowledge as a scholar, or maybe you are a businessman, or some celebrity, whatever. But Hollywood celebrity like Mr. Kanye West, not really, right? Because he's a good rapper, good singer, okay, good dancer. But politics, it takes more than good singing and dancing skill, right? It takes some knowledge, right? So yeah, he did run for president, engaged in some campaign. It didn't go very well, right? Yeah. Although everybody knows him, right? Oh, sorry. So yeah, President Trump, now President, back then Mr. Trump, yeah, he wrote books and I did read his autobiographies and he did talk about that. Yeah, media being a free advertisement. Okay, the press, right? Yeah. That's where how I'm gonna approach it, my next campaign and next campaigns. Okay. because advertisement it takes money and time, and I don't have money and time to advertise my campaign. Also, even if I had money, would not waste my time on advertisement. Why? Because it's kind of hollow. It's kind of like back. Well, it could be artsy, it could be humorous advertisement. So I like some of the political advertisement because they can be creative, artsy, artistic, and humorous, which is great, right? And it does have some positive function role in society, entertainment, right? And perhaps education too. Okay, so I don't quite exclude that possibility in the future, but I don't have money and I don't want to take money from people for my campaign purpose, and so my plan is to become famous as a scholar with substance and knowledge, right? So I keep on writing, and yeah, every 2 years, yeah, I run for some political office, but I don't think I'm going to do any advertisement, okay? Because to me, that's waste of my time. My time is better spent on writing articles, right? So, yeah, yeah. So that's the plan. We'll take 5 to 10 minutes break, okay? It's been 1 hour, so well, let's stop and restart. Okay. Thank you. I'll see you soon.